There are moments where I look at my kids and think, what am I doing here? Not just geographically, but emotionally. Because the truth is, I don't want to raise my kids in the US anymore. And maybe you feel it too, even if you can't always explain why. I'm a homeschool mom, CPA, and online entrepreneur, and I'm in the process of moving abroad. Not from a place of fear, but from a deep desire to build a life that feels like mine. I grew up always scanning the room, wondering if I was just being tolerated or truly accepted. As a Black woman, it took me years to name that feeling. That low level of unease that comes from growing up in a country where racism is subtle, systemic, and constant. I want my kids to know what it feels like to belong, not just to blend in, but to be seen. The political climate here feels like a constant storm. Everywhere I turn, it's tension, division, fear. It's exhausting, and my kids are picking up on it. I see it in their questions and in their anxiety. I want them to grow up learning how to engage with the world, but not to carry the weight of an entire nation's trauma before they're even 10 years old. Balancing homeschool, running an online business, and managing everything else feels like a never-ending race. There's no room to breathe in a culture that worships hustle and calls rest laziness. I want more than survival. I want softness. I want space, not just for me, but for them. If this is resonating, I hope you will subscribe. I share weekly videos on remote income, peaceful living, and preparing to move abroad, all through the lens of a mom who's doing it in real time. I tried to make it work, but the US school system wasn't made for kids who are creative, highly sensitive, deeply curious, or simply different. It values performance over presence, obedience over individuality. That's not what I want for them. Your child's spirit matters more than their test scores. Moving abroad isn't about running away. It's about choosing something richer. I want them to try new foods, hear different languages, live in a culture where rest is sacred and family comes first. Not just read about those things in a textbook. By the way, I'm curious, where are you watching from today? Drop a comment below so we can connect. This decision isn't just about what I want to leave behind. It's about what I want to walk toward. A life that actually feels good, where I'm not constantly explaining myself, defending my values, or justifying why I want peace. Where we get to live and not just endure. If you're thinking about doing something similar, leaving, homeschooling, working online, I made something that might help. It's a free guide called 15 Remote Job Ideas You Can Do From Abroad. It includes what I've tried, what actually earns, and what works for women like us. You can grab it in the link below. Thanks so much for watching. If you felt seen in this video, I'd love it if you would subscribe, leave a comment, or share this with someone who's quietly thinking about leaving too. See you next time.